Hi, this is Kingsley, and welcome to my video journal for the 67 Steps, which is a self-improvement program I am participating in. It is created by a gentleman by the name of Tai Lopez. If you want to know more about Tai Lopez and the 67 Steps, I encourage you to check the link below, and the address for your FYI is www.tailopez.com. Tai Lopez is an investor, an entrepreneur, and also moving into the motivational, slash self-improvement medium. I guess that's the best choice of words I can come up with right now. So he's in the likes of Tony Robbins, Stephen Covey, Deepak Chopra, people like that, all people who encourage you to improve the quality of your life. It's amazing to me that the self-improvement industry has the greatest variety of materials, and yet it's probably the most underutilized, unfortunately. So this is what the program is. Essentially, you have 67 days, one video or media thing to watch per day. You don't have to do it in 67 days, but he's going off of the theory. There's a scientific theory that says that on average it takes 66 days to create a habit. Now, you may have heard before the theory of 30 days to change a pattern. So that means, you can stop drinking soda one day and, or commit to not drinking it for 30 days straight. And you can change the habit of it being a consistent pattern. But if you want to create an established habit, then you would take 66 days, and at that point it is so established in your brain, that's pretty much how you move forward. So that's why he has created 67 days. He added an extra day, and the 67 was a magic number for him. So he chose 67 steps. So that is what it's all about. I will start by saying there's two quotes that stand out in my mind from the overview, the step one that he talks about, and that is, one is from someone named Margaret Mead, M-E-A-D, and the quote is, "Life in the 20th century," it can be applied now, "is like a parachute jump." So life in the 20th century is like a parachute jump. You have to get it right the first time, meaning there's millions of years before us, there's millions of years after us. Our existence is infinitesimal, is finite, and the best way to make an impact is to be doing what we love and giving back to the world in some kind of capacity. You'll always, if you love what you're doing and you're happy, you always want to give something back. Most people who are not happy are definitely worried only about the shell that exists around them and maybe their immediate family, but as far as creating a positive impact on the world, when you're unhappy, usually you don't want to do that. You may have a passion underneath, but your action to do it are different. And then the second quote, so in other words, seize life today. And it's just like the carpe diem theory. Carpe diem, seize the day. And then the other one that's great is overanalysis is paralysis, meaning that procrastination is our biggest, I would say, at least for me, I know it is the biggest hindering factor. And when it's, I want things to be perfect before I do them. If it's flawed, it's not worth doing it. It has to be perfect from the outset. It has to be the same way all the way through, and that just isn't possible. It is not possible to do everything perfectly the first time out. You're going to have to make steps to improve it, just like I'm doing it with this right now, this journal. So those are two quotes that stand out. One of the things that Tai will talk to you about, and the reason I'm doing this as a video journal, is explained in a second, is he talks about writing things down. And there is scientific studies that show that when you write something down, you write it down by hand, it actually superimposes it on your brain, so that you can, it like creates a notepad in your brain, essentially. And even though you can go back and read that and look at that writing and such, it can create a method of almost a like I said, a notepad in your brain. It also establishes that an action plan of sorts. I wish I could remember what it's called. There's a technical term for it. It escapes me at the moment. I'm sure I'll remember it in the future. So it's very important that you write it down. Now, in my case, it's more challenging because I have a sight impairment. I don't have the ability to sit down and write on a piece of paper. I do have the ability to do it, but I can't go back and quickly reference it in some kind of capacity. You know, if I don't have a device that's accessible at the time, I can't pull it up and go look at it. So I decided to do this video journal to express my experience with the program this way. So that is why we're doing the video journal part of it. Now, 67 Steps Overview, he talks about how there's 4 areas of your life that we all want to improve: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Really, I think the 4th one is an all-encompassing of those other 3s, but generally you have to have a happiness in order to be able to accomplish the other. So it's sort of it's an extra bonus and a big motivation to you going to do the other 3 aspects. So those are the 4 areas that he focuses on in the course of this particular program. And let's see, he talks about commitment, that we have to commit and invest in ourselves. Like I said, I'm paying for the program, and what I paid may not be what you paid. He always says he wants to make sure you get tenfold from the program. He does have a 60-day money-back guarantee if you get involved in the program and you actually take an active effort in it. He's liberal with his policy, but I'm saying if you take an active effort in it and within the course of doing those 67 steps you feel like, you know, I got through 30 of them and I just don't see anything for me here, then you can go and you have, you know, 30 more days, realistically speaking, to get a money-back guarantee. He's not trying to keep your money, so don't feel like that. You can get a money-back guarantee, or your money back. So if you want to try it, then, you know, what do you have to lose? You know, 30 days, if you don't like it, or 60 days, go get your money back. But he talks about how you need to commit and invest your time into, and I believe also your money into accomplishing things. And unless money is such a huge factor in our lives that he calls them freedom credits, which I agree with that terminology. Unless you financially invest in something, usually you won't commit the time or the energy unless it's something you love. Then you'll commit the time and the energy. But when you put your, you know, hard-earned dollars or the dollars you have into it, you're more likely to be active in it. So he talks about 30 minutes a day to improve the quality of your life. We really all should be at least giving 30 minutes a day to improving the quality of our lives, whether it be making plans or doing something we love. We should all be doing things to improve the quality of our lives on a daily basis. Let's see. Let me check this out real quickly here. It says, talk about that. Let's see. It says, sorry guys, I'm almost there. Okay, so that being said, that pretty much gives you an overview of the first step 1 and the program in general. So at the end of each step, you are asked a question or a series of questions to allow you to progress to the next video. And in the end of the first step 1, he has these 3 questions. What is your greatest strength? My greatest strength is my ability to engage, to entertain people. I'm very social. Even though I don't go out as much as I want to go out right now, I'm a very social person. I love to talk to people. I love to learn about people. It comes from my history as being an actor, you know, of wanting to learn about characters and such. So that is, you know, a very good strength for me to entertain, to engage, to listen to people, and to learn about them. It's a very good. That's my biggest strength. The number 2 question is, what do you want the 67 steps to do for you? I want to help improve my life in all 4 areas of those things he mentions: health, wealth, love, and happiness. Health-wise, I want to get back to the body that I'm the happiest with. Wealth, I want to create a very healthy bank account that allows me to do other things that are important to me, meaning performing, traveling, helping other people. Those are 3 things that are very, very important to me. and the wealth aspects of it. That makes me not only feel like I can follow my dreams, I can also give back to other people in the right way. The third, love. I would love to find. Well, I want to have a partner who is of like mind when it comes to this, about making a positive impact on the world, and is very loving and affectionate, and because I'm very loving and affectionate when it comes to things, playful, adventurous. I like to go skydiving, things like that. Someone who takes an active interest in that, and then has her own things as well. I have been actively participating in a thing called Match.com and eHarmony.com. To date, I have not seen the success I would like to have seen from it yet. I'm still in the early stages of eHarmony. Match I've been doing for a bit, and it's everybody's experience is different. It's just not adding up to a tremendous value to me yet. And then overall happiness, I just want to get out of overall happiness I want to get out of bed every day, have a mission in life, accomplish things. I love to work out first thing in the morning, make videos like this first thing in the morning, or in the evening, and know I've accomplished something and given something back to the world. So that's what I'm hoping 67 Steps will help me to continue to do, is to continue to create a habit so that I can feel like every day I'm giving something back to myself and to the world. And then finally, what schedule are you going to commit to? Like I said before, he suggests at least 30 minutes a day, which we should all be giving 30 minutes a day to improve the quality of our lives in whatever way that is for you. But for me, it's a minimum of 30 minutes a day. I read a lot of books. I'm working out, eating healthy. I'm committing at least 30 minutes a day to improving the quality of my life. So at least 30 minutes a day. That's the schedule and the time I'm committing to. So there's other aspects we'll get to more as we go along in the video series, but that is the step 1 of 67 steps. Thanks so much for watching. Live with passion.